I know Stas as a person, and I find him a wonderful and very interesting human being.
He's not all fun and games all the time. He's a very serious person, musician, artist, and he's really passionate about this kind of stuff, exploring the dark side of the human condition.
My name is Stanislav Pronin. We're currently in New York City. I'm here for the recording of my soprano and piano piece called 4 Songs in Memory of Marina Tsvetaeva.
I was not surprised that he started writing music. I thought that he had so much inside of him, and it was dying to get out.
I feel like he really identifies with the poetry that he set in his music. It's not just a personal expression, it's an expression of humanity at large.
You can imagine how I felt when he asked me if I would love to sing some of his songs. I mean, I was thrilled.
Marina Tsvetaeva has always been one of my most beloved poets. I chose 4 poems for my piece, and I could always relate to how she felt, especially later in life, very inadequate and out of place. And I think most of us can relate to that.
Even these short songs that Stas wrote, there's a wealth of emotion and humanity in each one. And there's something really powerful about that.
I love her poetry. Actually, I started to get to know her world when I was a teenager. I was mesmerized and, I don't know, transformed by this beautiful and tragic world.
The problem I see with music today is that personality is not the #1 asset of an artist. Classical musicians are people just like everyone else. And just like rock and pop musicians, classical musicians have parties and they go on dates and they do everything else that everybody else does. Somehow classical music became very conservative, which takes away from the spontaneity and also the personality of the musicians. I think if we share our personality more with the people outside of classical music, instead of creating this elitist classical music community which doesn't let anyone in and everybody always plays in tuxedos, I think it would make for a much easier approach for people from the outside.
Classical music is one of the pillars of humanity, I believe, and we all need that. We all need something constant. We all need something which will always be there. You know, it was before us, it will be after us. And as long as it's there, the humanity will survive.
When you get a little bit older, you start having realizations. And I always felt that really the only thing I'm good for is music. I feel like my aspirations are to perform and to compose my music, and the sooner people realize that that's really all I'm good for, I think the better for all of us.